Hello guys, so in this video I'll recommend what we have to do in week number 4. We have started from week number 1, and by the time we are approaching to the last phase of arithmetic section, so we have to deal with the most important topic from the arithmetic, and that is time, speed and distance. There is no CAT exam appeared or any MBA entrance exam appeared wherein there is not a single question has been asked from time, speed and distance. You would be getting questions from time, speed of distance, that's for sure, right? So the topic is very interesting. Many people like this topic too much because there are varieties of questions, and it doesn't demand only your mathematical skill, it also challenges your reasoning skills as well, right? And there are multiple ways of solving these questions from this particular topic, right? So this topic is wide open. There are many varieties, many different subtopics within time, speed and distance. But as I always recommend that if there are too many varieties, then it's going to be difficult to handle them. What we should be doing is that we should divide them in a broad variety so that conceptually we are in a position to handle such questions, right? So the time required is somewhere around 15 to 20 hours. You may take some more time, so you can skip some of the topics for the coming weeks also, in case if you have not been able to complete in this particular week, right? So such kind of flexibility we have to do with this particular topic, because the topic itself is a very vast topic, right? Now, what are the key focus area? The key focus area is the basic formulas, like the basic formula for time, speed, distance, uh, the units conversion. Then we have to understand the formula and the concept for relative speed, right? Similarly, there are various different subtopics within time, speed, distance, like boats and stream, then the question based on trains, then question based on meeting points, so on and so forth, right? So to handle these different types of questions, what we do is that we have to have a combination of both these shortcut formulas as well as the concept, right? We should know both. Whenever we find that a shortcut formula is applicable directly, we should be ready to apply it to get the answer quickly. And wherever the question is generic in form, then we have to use the conceptual ways. Broadly, the questions from time, speed, distance appear from these two different areas. Either it will be a distance constant question or a time constant question, right? This is constant. This place should be constant. So broadly, the questions are of these two types, right? And the circular races has a altogether a different approach to solve. So therein we apply the method of LCM and ratio method to solve almost every question based on circular ratio. So in this, we don't require any formula, although the formula exists, but I don't recommend to use the formula. You have to just use the method of LCM and ratio to solve all questions based on circular races. For all other subtopics from time, speed and distance, definitely you have to learn both the formulas as well as the approaches, right? So now let me show you that where you'll be finding these things in the course. Again, you have to log in into the Bodhi Prep portal. Then depending upon what course you have purchased, you have to click this folder of CAT Quant comprehensive course, and you have to go inside this arithmetic folder, right? Because this topic is from arithmetic, and you will find at the bottom the concept of time, speed and distance, wherein all the concept right from the very elementary level to the advanced level has been given with ample of solved examples. I have filled this topic with a lot of solved examples. The reason being is that just knowing the concept is not sufficient here. Here we need to understand that how to assess that in which question we have to apply what concept or shortcut trick. So you'll be finding the combination, the theory will be a combination of both concept as well as shortcut tricks, and you'll be finding all varieties of question, like for example distance constant, time constant, then the concept of AMHM. This is a trick wherein if you have identified that it's a question based on AMHM, then direct trick is can also be applied to avoid many calculations which we do if we go by the normal formula ways or concept ways, right? Again, you'll be finding concept of relative speed, concept of train, then boats and stream. Even the concepts of escalator is also given, which is nothing but one way of question which are based on boats and stream. Although the topic of escalator is not written here, but it is considered in the boats and stream. The same logic is used. So I have taken the question based on escalator within boats and stream only, right? And then I have given you ample of tricks how to find the meeting points, how to handle question based on meeting points, right? And then There is another method, GPS method, which I have devised. This is my own creation, wherein we take a entirely different, a pictorial way of solving questions which are based on meeting points, and every type of question. In fact, I mean to say every difficulty level question from meeting points can easily be solved by using GPS method. So do watch these videos, these theory videos, and I've also given the example that how you'll be using the GPS method. But if the question is from a easier if the difficulty level of the question is easy from meeting point, then a simple concept will also do. You need not to apply GPS method every time, right? If the question is very complicated, then only this method should be applied. And then I have given the concept for circular races. As I said, that only LCM and ratio methods are very much sufficient to handle these questions. So those questions, the varieties have been taken, and the application of LCM and ratio method, the approaches has been used by taking some solved examples. So once you do this, then definitely you have to move to the practice problem. Lots of practice problems has been given. So as I suggest that you don't need to solve all the practice problems. You can go for 3 or 4 practice problem right now for this particular week, so that you get hand on in the questions which are of difficulty level, say 1 and 2, right? Even in fact, I don't recommend solving higher difficulty level question from time, speed and distance, because it's going to be total waste of time. Because if a very difficult question appears from time, speed, distance, then it's not advisable to solve in the actual exam, because it will take too much of time, right? So this is how you have to complete this arithmetic portion in these 4 weeks. In the next video, I'll be discussing what we have to do for week number 5.